So you may okay, it's just a test, right? It's just a test with the most rigged marking system.
It's a hard test with horrible marking system with very like low acceptance.
0.01%.
I don't hold grudges. I'm like, okay, whatever. He apologized to me. Let's just keep going with our friendship, whatever. I still had something in me. I was like, I want to get him back.
$100 billion.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to The Fight Men, episode 5.
Yes.
And we're here. Last week we did online because we had I had exams.
That was a great.
That was a.
If you guys are on exam season, just check that video out. We talk about exams
and
actually today is about another exam.
Exactly, we're gonna be
a different theme though.
We're gonna be talking a little bit about like JEE, which is a.
We explained that in the last video, like roughly what it was,
yeah.
But today we're gonna actually go deeper into it.
But anyway, before that, today is a bit of a rainy day, which is very annoying.
I mean, just look at the environment.
Yeah.
It's haunted, right?
Like when I woke up this morning, I was like, wait, why is today such like dead vibes, bro? But I was still hyped because I was like, I'm gonna beat him to film a podcast, but I'm like, bro, why is it so cloudy? But anyways, we just filmed 2 videos, two shorts, one Fiji water short and one funny cool skit that I haven't told him about yet. I'm going to wait.
By the time this is up, I'll know about it. So.
Of course, yeah, but
as of now, I don't know shit about it.
He's got no idea what's happening.
I was just baffled at what's happening.
Pretty much, he saw me do the gas for the first time. He saw me do something very.
We won't say anything now.
We won't say anything about, but I don't even know when the time this video comes up. Anyways, Fiji water has been a fun little part for us for.
Also, guys, we have an idea.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a parody of the thick of it, but Fiji water theme.
Fiji water style.
We just came with the idea.
Yeah, bro. Oh, I want to go over last week's short idea, a short that flopped.
Oh yeah, that was very interesting. So basically, we were supposed to get bricks and we could punch it through, but unfortunately, punching it through meant it had to go through my hand.
Pretty much, like he was holding the bricks, but the papers were too small. So every time I
punched
or the bricks were too small. Like it was like
a brick.
Bricks, but like they were actually like hard to punch through.
Layers. The thickness is quite.
So like I tried to make the papers where it was actually like hard enough for me. So it wasn't gonna be like super easy to punch through. I wanted to make it like somewhat hard, but the way I made it was too small and too thick. So if I punched through it, it would go straight through his hand and hurt him. So we ended up having to scrap that idea and use a ruler to poke through it.
Like a stick.
Yeah, and yeah, a bit of a flop video. But it was very funny. It was very, very fun. If you guys want to do a podcast where we react to like bloopers, smash a like right now.
I'll smash you.
Alright, let's go over like Thick of It, bro. Thick of It was is a song by KSI.
See, my thoughts. I said this in the video, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what the? Okay, like.
I'm gonna flick it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It just caught my attention.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thick of It. My thoughts are, I actually want to hate the song, but I love the vibe.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I think KSI is smart because he's kind of playing with our minds. Because we're meant to hate it, but it's actually kind of catchy.
So everyone, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure most people who hate the song actually like it in disguise, but they want to fit the trend and pretend to hate it. And it's actually working because the KSI is benefiting from it because it's getting views for him. People are like being like, oh, I hate the song, I actually like it. And when he performs it, everyone knows the lyrics. I know the lyrics but pretty much.
I don't know the lyrics. I know the bass. Want to talk about what happened to your video when you directly uploaded it?
Oh, okay, so...
That's a crazy one.
So crazy. So KSI's label, his label has a rule where I have posted videos with specific music before that has given me copyright claims, but what would happen is I wouldn't get monetized from it, so I wouldn't get money from it, when I don't anyway, so for me I don't care about it. But what happened with his one was, it wasn't just a copyright claim, it was restricted, not just in 2 countries or 3 countries, restricted everywhere, so completely blocked worldwide. So that means that the video was just not going to go out to anyone. I was so annoyed because I was like, bro, I put in so much time with that video. Anyways,
you managed to appeal it.
I sent an appeal, and the way appeals work is, if they don't respond in 24 hours, if they don't respond back in 48 hours, the video will get unblocked. If they don't respond in 30 days, the video completely, the claim just gets removed. So I'm in that period right now where my video is unblocked, so people have already seen the video, but the claim hasn't been fully removed yet until 30 days later. But I think most likely the video will stay up because I don't think his team's gonna remove it like now. I mean, I hope so. I put it on that, and I didn't say anything too bad about the video anyway, so I don't know why his team would like try to remove it. But yeah. That was a fun little segment.
Okay, so JEE time.
JEE time.
Okay, so I want to explain to them again what it is. So JEE is a test that engineers have to take in India. High school students want to get to the top engineering science university called IIT, Indian Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
And
it's a very easy test, by the way.
yeah, it's so easy, guys. I can ace it. Okay, so now you'll be like, "What? It's a test,
sure,
right?"
Bro. Podcast guest. Okay.
So yeah, we should collab with it. Fuck, that came in so fast.
Okay.
Okay, so you may be, okay, it's just a test, right? It's just a test with the most rigged marking system.
It's a hard test with horrible marking system with very like low acceptance, like
0.01%. So I think about 20,000 people take it, something like that. If you take 0.01, that's a very low number. That's like extremely low. Yeah. So we're gonna be reviewing the paper. We won't attempt the questions.
We won't attempt it. I just want to show you guys just for fun.
You know, if I try to attempt it, I'm gonna lose my brain cells.
So we're not gonna attempt it. I'm not gonna be able to.
Funny thing I need to add, right?
Yeah.
I think I told you this. I was watching a JEE video for memes, right? And this comment section got me cackling. It was like, I did so terrible in a practice test. I got 70%. I'm like,
bro, that's crazy.
That has to be bait. Surely 70% is like equivalent to like 95% in the HC.
Like, bro, what? Okay, so yeah, that is absolutely insane. Alright, let's look at some JEE questions and show them. Let's look at
maths first.
Yeah, let's look at 3 papers. We'll look at maths, physics, and
chemistry.
We'll do
I mean, to be fair, we don't know shit about chem.
Yeah,
but like, we'll just take a look
at
for the fun.
But let's do maths.
Want to do maths?
Yeah, we'll do maths.
Okay, the image is a bit blurry. Ah, here we are.
Okay, that is fucked, bro.
Okay, so let me read one of the questions. Okay, so I read question number 6, right?
Right, yeah.
So just take a look at it.
Okay, that is absolutely insane.
Okay, so to my maths nerds, T is a paralleloid in which A, B, C, and D are vertices of one face, and the face just above it has corresponding vertices A dash, B dash, C dash, T dash. T is now compressed to S with face A, B, C, D remaining same, and A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash shifted to A double dash, B double dash, C double dash, D double dash in S. The volume is paraboloid S reduced to 90% of T. Prove that the locus of A double dash is a plane. What in the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck did I just read? You just read, bro.
Okay, so this is number 6. He'll put it on the screen, right?
Yeah.
So, what's your thoughts on that question? Do you understand what he's trying to
Okay,
say?
first of all, who made this book? Did they divorce their wife? Did they have a home battle with like...
Okay, my question is, right? How, even if you're the most brilliant mathematician in the world, how do you come up with such a specific question?
How can you be that like... How can you like have the brain capacity to think about that type of question? For me, I'll just give up.
Okay, as a student, if you're seeing this test, where would you start?
I'm not going to attempt the question. I'm not going to attempt it, bro. I'm not literally like...
No, okay, it's worth 50 marks out of like 60, let's say. Like, let's just like hypothetically go with that claim. So that's basically 83% of your marks. Yes, you have to at least attempt a portion of it, right? So where would you start?
Okay, I would start with drawing the parallelogram. What's the question? Is it
paralleloid? Some like fuck. I actually know what that is.
Yeah.
It's like a 3D parallelogram.
A B C D. This I'm working out. Whatever. As much as I can, put as much information as I can. Do what I know for maths, and that's it. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because that's just insanity.
Okay, so let me find another question. So this is super rigged, right? Like, I'm gonna go with the most brain rot ones. Okay.
Skibbity toilet.
Yeah, skibbity toilet. Okay, let's look at this one. I screenshot it.
Oh my.
So guys, if you know what limits is, it's sort of like how, at a particular point, what's the behavior of a function.
Yeah, I did limits a little bit in high school, but
yeah,
that was like...
So if you take the limit as something approaches to like 0, you're trying to find what's happening to the function at 0. So this is like, it's got an integral in it, bro.
Oh my, bro. How do people do this, bro?
So the question is, evaluate the limit as x equals pi over 2, the integral from x cubed pi over 2 cubed cos t to the power of third dt over x minus pi. What the fuck? Who cooks up these functions, man?
Alright, we'll do one more paper and then that's it. We're cutting it off like that, bro.
We'll do maths and then we'll go to physics.
Okay, yeah.
So let's do one more math.
Yeah.
Okay, this one doesn't look as bad, but like, still.
It's not as bad. It looks a bit like arithmetic sequences.
Yeah.
But it still looks bad.
Okay, so that's maths, right?
That's maths. Alright,
So,
so
what are your thoughts on it?
okay, if I had to sit the exam, I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm actually out.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to physics.
Alright, let's go to physics.
So we did physics in high school.
We did?
I did it again in uni as a
Yeah, bro.
core subject.
Unfortunately.
Yep. Okay, let's take a look at this one.
Holy shit. It hangs vertically downwards because... Oh, okay, what?
Okay, so you can read it.
Yeah, we'll go on screen, but that is...
This is an electromagnetic question. It's to do with currents in a loop. What kind of fucking scenario do you have to get in
To get a question like that.
Okay, let me ask you. What possessed you to write this, bro? What possessed people to write this question? How, as a human, do you like?
How can you be that low in life?
Let me just fuck with these people and write the most outrageous questions that even Einstein would nuke the world with. Like, he would just nuke this world. He'd be like, bro, I can't even. Like, this is crazy. Again, it's like, if this is like 50 out of 60, where would he start with this?
So pretty much, I do the same thing.
Draw a free body.
As much information as possible, I just write whenever I can. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's like this. I'm capping it off with that, bro.
Bro, that is
That is crazy. I do one chemistry, bro.
Do you know, after this, do you want to take a look at the hardest HSC extension to math?
Oh yeah,
We'll explain what that is
okay,
as well.
yeah.
Okay, Jay. I know for a fact that chemistry we don't know shit about, so like.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yo. Okay, I have no idea what any of that means.
I didn't do chemistry.
If I had that question in my exam, let's say I don't do chemistry, but if I somehow got this in my exam, I just give up.
Yeah, I'll give up. I don't know shit about chem, bro.
I don't know shit, but okay. Anyways, so what we'll do right now, right? We're gonna go through a math extension HSC paper, which is the hardest question in the math extension paper.
So I'm pretty sure last year this actually got pretty viral in many news outlets. And I saw many people like attempt to solve it. It took a very long time for people to solve it. It's very interesting. I actually learned this topic in uni, so and I still don't know how to do it.
Yeah, it's complicated.
No pun intended.
That's a cool card.
The topic is called complex numbers.
Complex numbers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull this up right now. 2023. Let me just look at it. Okay, so I think it's the last question. It's part C.
Part C. Complex numbers of W and Z both have modulus 1 and pi over 2. For a year 12 student too, bro.
Okay, so we have that. They have the solutions. Do you want to go through that?
What are the solutions, bro?
The solutions is quite
interesting.
I took a look. I took a sneak peek of it out of curiosity, and let's just say it's super. Look like 16. See, you finding this fun, bro?
This is crazy, bro.
Okay. I'll just take a shot of every single. Yeah. So just take a score.
Just that question, bro. Whoa. Okay, what would you guys do if you had that exam question?
Yeah, and you have to do a freaking diagram too.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. You see it.
Once you see it. Okay, so what are your thoughts on JEE, HSC? Very, very hard exam questions.
I'll walk out the hole.
I'm walking out the hole, bro.
You know, I'm gonna fail either way, so let's just like.
Why don't I just like save some time and
do something more productive?
Exactly. Okay, so let's segue into a cool topic. So
that was our segment of JEE.
That was our segment of JEE. I hope you guys enjoyed our segment of JEE. So let's get back into the thick of it and our music video, which is what I want to do. Alright, so we know thick of it, right?
Yeah.
But what do you think about a Fiji Water thick of it parody?
You know, I would pray that if we actually achieve this, Fiji Water takes us on a free trip to Fiji.
No, why not actually try it like soon? We'll do it like sometime soon.
Like, the question is the beat his, or is it like taken from someone else? Like,
oh, we'll use his beat. We can.
What if he just fucking takes it down?
No, people have made so many parodies of thick of it.
I actually have a software. I mean, it's like on Google. you can actually take songs and you can remove the word, like the singing bit, and just have the instrumental.
Oh, you can find like instrumental on YouTube anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have this app, right?
Really?
So sometimes I like to. I'm a bit of a. I don't know if this is normal, but sometimes I hate the vocals and I just want to listen to the instrumental.
Right, yeah.
So I have this app. It's called Moises.ai. It's AI software.
Really?
It just gets rid of the voice and keeps the instrumental frequency exact same. So you basically hear the instrumental bit only.
Whoa. Okay.
So we could attempt.
We could attempt it.
Because the beat should be the exact same. It just gets rid of KSI's voice. We'll use the beat, and then we'll just add our input to it, and then it'll be the same.
Bro, I actually want to do that. We'll actually try like do that soon.
We have to. This will be fun.
Bro, we have to, bro.
So, comment down below if you actually want this to happen.
Actually, you know what's crazy? If we do it soon, let's say we do it next week, whatever. This video might come out after the feature one and the feature one and thing more. So this might be already like we might already have it.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys already seen it. But this was like obviously filmed before we even
thought of we haven't like properly thought of the idea. I didn't want to get into that. That'll be a fun thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like music. I don't know why.
I love listening to different types of music. I've been recently listening to more like South Asian type music.
And like I know my diss track's like shit, but I still like listening to that sometimes. I like to just.
Oh, I can't listen to my diss track, bro. It literally pause.
I like to know that I like to know that I created some music in some way, even though it's horrible. Let's be honest. But hey, we reacted to it by the way on our channels. But
that was a very painful video for me.
I want to.
He fucking pranked me. This bugger pranked me last week.
I pranked him last week. All right, so let's get into some. I want to ask you a cool would you rather question that I'm curious about because I haven't really. I don't think I've asked you this before, but would you rather get $1 billion right now, or have a 50-50 chance of 1 million?
Ooh. Obviously $1 billion now.
Wait, what did I even ask? Like,
either way, I'm getting less, right? Wait, what was the question meant to be?
Would you rather have 1 million now or 1 billion 50-50?
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, huh? Wait, what? Okay, you rather have $1 million now or 50% chance. So 50 as in like I get 0 or $1 billion.
Or $1 billion or $1 million guaranteed.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Bro, I said $1 billion.
That's such a genius question, by the way. Okay, so the scenario is either I secure $1 million just like that, or I have a 50% chance of getting nothing or $1 billion.
So I calculated the probability, like what's the expected value, and obviously the expected value is much further with 500 million versus 1 million for the 50-50 chance. But again, would you, if you get $0, 1 million is already enough to get a lot of things. $1 billion is just like you're set for life. You don't need anything. So would you take that risk?
I'll take the risk.
I would as well.
Yeah, I'll take the risk. Fuck it.
Because the expected value is more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
bro is mathematically calculated.
Yeah. I'm like,
dude, the initial question, would you rather get $1 billion now, 50-50 $1 million is just genius, bro. That's fucking genius, bro. I was like, wait a minute, what? Isn't the answer obvious?
Yeah.
But then I realized, oh, he's meant to switch it around. Like, okay, that makes much more sense.
Exactly. Okay, so we talked about some Rizz last week.
That's not. I am still traumatized from that incident.
So
I'm still traumatized. Like I'm like, bro, that was crazy.
All right, so
we actually went to Kmart last week for the meme, and we went to the exact position.
Oh yeah, we did.
Like this is where this fucking happened.
Exactly. Right after we filmed our video, we went to that, and we had.
I remember we made a pact. We would never go back to Kmart again.
And we did.
We did it like a week later.
That was really funny. I want to get into that. So, would you go to Canada or anywhere for like find Tamil girls?
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I would.
And
I keep getting ads on my Instagram on this Tamil dating app. It's called like My Tamil Date, and they have all these advertisements and stuff. I'm like, I know, I'll fucking check it out when time is due, not now. But like, what's your thoughts on online dating, by the way? Would you rather like, I think we discussed this, but like, what are your thoughts on online dating in general? Like, what's your opinion? Like,
so like, as I said before, I'm not like I wouldn't do it just because I believe more in like kind of like what I like. I think forcing a relationship isn't the way to go. I feel like that wouldn't last.
You know what the most insult thing I've ever heard is?
Yeah.
Finding a girlfriend or boyfriend on Twitter, bro. That's just sad.
That's crazy.
Like, bro, Twitter of all places, bro.
What?
Twitter is like the hub for insults. Like people that are terminally online. Like chronically online.
chronically on the line, bro. That is like,
And I've been hearing on Twitter, there's like a wave of racism against like South Asians and all that shit. Like, bro, it's going crazy.
bro,
Like, that's what I've heard.
bro, it's crazy, bro, it's crazy. Let's go back to 2020, right? The crazy moment of our first of all, that's like the year we established our friendship. We knew each other from 2019, but
Like, we weren't strong.
we weren't really friends until 2020. Actually, no, we were friends like 2019 December time.
Like, we chatted.
We chatted, but we were. I wouldn't say we're like.
we
close.
didn't bend like the way we did.
We weren't. We definitely weren't close. So.
Technically, I was a friend in 2018 because we were I chatted.
Oh
to you.
yeah, in
But we were both nervous.
But yeah, we weren't nervous, and we weren't. And so 2019 we became like we started chatting a bit.
Besties, bro. But buy that bracelet, like the matching necklace.
matching
Bro, that's such a cringe thing. I don't know why. I feel that's weird. Like people just buying a
That's a
matching.
bit weird, bro. Yeah, but so no, we weren't like best friends or anything either then. But March 2020, that was when we really established a friendship properly.
And then May.
Okay, but we'll go with March first. Because in that exact year, because from there we established a streak, a proper streak,
And we continue it.
and continue. Oh yeah.
I mean, we transformed from WhatsApp to Instagram, but like
yeah,
the
so let's go over before people start saying, "Oh, what about the beef?" Our streak continued during the beef as well because of
because we kept on arguing.
argument, and we continued like arguing on WhatsApp as well as part of our streak.
Because we would argue on DMs and then we bring it to the group chat.
Yeah.
It's like it happened every day, by the way. Like literally every day we'd be fighting over something.
Yeah. So.
And then
yeah, there was a few days we didn't DM on our private messages because of but we would go over to our.
But for the whole period,
our
we
group
were
chats
yeah.
and message them, and then. I think at the end you would just start messaging me like, "Yo, what's up?" Like, I don't think I replied.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Like, fuck this guy. Did you actually hate me during that time?
I didn't. I was confused. I was like, wait, why? Like, what did I do?
Like,
but
would you say
I benefited from that a little bit.
Would you say that you hated me? Like, you wanted the absolute worst for me? Or were you like, fuck this?
No.
We're like, oh, this guy.
No. You know why? Because you gave me content, bro.
So I kind of like boosted this guy in a way.
Can't be. And this is the perfect time for a music video because I didn't know what to do. I was already making Morg's covers and KSI covers. I was like, this is the perfect time to make my own song. I found a fire. The beat is pretty fire, let's be honest. Just the lyrics kind of shit. But yeah.
I kind of ate you on one of my lyrics. I remember last week.
Oh yeah. When we reacted to that crazy.
You know what we should do next video? React to my call-out video. And we should react to the confrontation. Because I think that's the best.
That was the best.
Besides the diss track.
And then that beef continued on when I proposed to him. I wanted to do prank wars because
we're on a ceasefire right now.
So we had I still pranking in every video, bro. But
yeah, but like the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy scared me.
Not shit. Okay, but
this guy scared me this morning. He's like, hey.
Yeah, I always like to prank. I have that prank blood in me, bro. Always, bro.
I'm gonna get you one day.
Yeah. So pretty much, it was July. He called me and said I want to sort things out, whatever. And then
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're sorry. You apologized to me, whatever. And then from there, I don't hold grudges. I'm like, okay, whatever. He apologized to me. Let's just keep going on our friendship, whatever. So we still collaborated, and then we actually met in July. But I still had something in me. I was like, I want to get him back. So fast forward to prank wars, where I decided to.
I remember I saw this guy's goldfish. That's the best.
But okay.
That's probably my best one.
A lot of you guys are probably like, oh wait, okay, prank wars, whatever. But I think the best way I got my revenge was when I took his Team Martin King and went to my backyard, took a lighter and started burning it. That was the most satisfying thing I've ever done.
Well, that's just like, if that was a flag of a country, bro, that's just like treason.
That was that was insanity. All the paper went down through my. Like all the paper just stayed there. Like I took the paper that was there, but like obviously I can't touch paper, right, when it's burning, so it just incinerated into the sand. And there we go. And that was, and I'm not gonna lie, from there I was like, okay, I'm not gonna hold any more grudges on Martin because I did what I needed to do to forget about everything.
And I was pissed. I was like, what is wrong with you?
And not only that, I ended up winning the prank wars because I got more sounds from my team Rohzz King.
That was crazy.
Yeah. But that was a very fun one. I want to bring it back to those years though. Yeah. Some of my favorite years.
Best years.
2020 was actually one of my favorite year. Even though we had lockdown, obviously
I think lockdown actually helped us in a way. Because
Lockdown-
we actually
lockdown was
fixed
very-
our friendship.
Lockdown was very, very good. I'm actually very curious if we didn't have lockdown, would we have beef? Would we have been as close as we are now?
I don't think I would have had the energy to call you out if there was a.
Yeah, because a lot
I'll be at school, right?
because I was posting every other day. I was posting very consistently back then, and that was because I'm online at school. So yeah, that was fun. If you guys are like new to the podcast, I know there's a couple of you guys that were new on the podcast. Like, what are you talking about? Go back to like 2020 on my channel when we kind of knew each other for the first time. Pretty much, long story short, called him for the first time. He interviewed me for his channel. Then we collaborated. Then we had beef. Then we met for the first time.
Prank wars.
Then we had prank wars, and then from there we had like a lot of banter.
And then we just went with that.
And early recently we kind of started this podcast and actually made.
We actually, again, I've said this many times. We actually did have a podcast a few in that 2020 or 2021, but like it just died out.
Did not.
Like we will never kill this one.
Oh, yeah, we will. Definitely not. I just love my channel so much. Like it's always been like something like I always kept to me. Like you know how much that channel like.
It's not his personality, but it's like a big part of his like
My Rohzz channel has always been with me. Like if that got removed from me, like that's like a huge part of me like gone. Like I feel like that's what holds it together, right? Like, that's like one thing that's been with me for forever, right? So that's like that's why I'm always like hesitant to start new things. So I'm like I don't want to like, take time away from that. But with this, I'm like no. I know how much you want it. Yeah. I know how much how fun it is.
How much he wanted it.
Yeah, how much I wanted it. And I'm like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? Right?
Hate comments, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. And I'm not taking time away from my channel. I'm still doing that. Just additional, and it's fun.
It's a question I've never really asked you,
Yeah.
but like I think it's beneficial for the viewers and myself. What's your advice to people who are new to video editing, and how did you become like to the standard?
The video editor. Okay. Yeah. For me, actually, funny story. I never ever watched the editing tutorial. Never. Like I never did. I never watched the editing tutorial.
So you're self-taught.
So it's completely self-taught. So pretty much what I did, right? I would just start off as simple as just adding music and cutting the video off, and then from there I'm like, add some text, add some sound effects, add some transitions. We just slowly building it up. And if every video I just added one extra thing, I would end up becoming a pretty decent editor. So that's what I did. It's self-taught. Like that's why I always say if you like put your mind on something, you can definitely do it. In primary school, my editing was horrific. I had another channel, Super Run. But yeah, I barely edited those. Actually, I don't think the only thing I did was add the intro and outro and cut the video out. I didn't do anything else. But then from there, I kind of wanted to expand and do something more. So I'm like, okay, let me add some music, some traditions, some whatever, and keep going. And then eventually, I started adding a lot of things in my videos, make it more engaging for my audience. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, I try to keep it simple as well. I don't add too much to my videos. Like sometimes I like to keep it more simple, but make it enough for people to enjoy it.
That's good. I like it. Your editing skills are fucking amazing.
Thanks, bro.
Okay, let's talk about something we were talking this morning. What are your thoughts on Malaysia and Singapore food? Malaysian/Singapore.
Oh, I was fucking him this morning. Okay, so
what is your favorite Malaysian food? I think I know it, but
laksa, bro.
Yeah, laksa. I think mine is chicken satay or nasi goreng.
That's very good as well, bro.
I like laksa too.
I remember a few episodes ago when we were talking about our top 5 favorite foods, and we had our top 5 list had so many similarities. Because he likes what I like what he likes.
Yeah.
And the cinema mark is very good as well. That's the
which laksa? Oh, nasi goreng.
Yeah. That's very, very good. I don't know why I just told him the Fiji water mark. I looked at him, I was like, the Fiji. Okay, so pretty much this morning. So sorry, just checking out really quickly. This morning I filmed the Fiji water video. Just kept laughing.
Yeah, I know. What were we laughing at? Oh yeah, the script is just the wording of the script was a bit funny.
The start of the script was he just lost all his money.
Yeah. That caught me off guard.
Yeah, we'll go back to that topic. So Malaysian food is very good.
It's super diverse.
Yeah, Singaporean food is very, very good as well.
It's basically the same as Malaysian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe minute difference.
I go to Singapore very often, and I like the food courts, the hawker centers. Kopi Tiam is very, very popular. That's what a food.
Is bubble tea also very common?
Very, very common.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah, frozen yogurt as well. I like that as well. A very, very nice food. Would you go there for like a proper trip, like a 2-week trip, 3-week trip?
Yeah,
Singapore?
I would like to visit. You know, the 3 countries I want to see: Singapore, Malaysia, and then Thailand.
I want to go back to vlogging though. So,
Vlogging, yeah.
So
We should go together one day. Vlog there.
definitely.
I want to see. Do you want to see Thailand?
Yes.
I love Thai food.
Thailand-
I think I've told my favorite food is pad Thai.
Pad Thai,
Like
yeah,
on top, bro. That shit is amazing.
Yeah.
Like whenever I go to a Thai restaurant, I'm very stingy. I'm like, yeah, pad Thai, bitch, please, pad Thai. That's the only thing I'm eating.
Pad Thai.
I'm very stingy with what, like, I like all kinds of food. When I go to a restaurant, I always order like a specific thing. If it's to like a South Indian shop, I'm always like dosa. I need dosa, bro. If it's North Indian, I like naan bread, bro. Naan and like a curry.
Bro.
I don't often like switch. I don't know why I'm just like that. But like at the same time, I pretty much like every kind of food.
Yeah,
Like, there's
What?
some stuff I don't like, but.
yeah, bro.
And we were joking about Shankleash.
Oh,
That was an inside joke for a while.
Shankleash was our inside joke like a couple of years ago, like because we saw one picture of it and it looked pretty bad.
Look like cheese just stepped and smashed, bro.
Like someone stepped on,
But, like-
on it, like with a shit, and we always like,
But I want to try it.
Shankleash.
I want to try it.
Yeah. I still really want to do the video where we try every culture's food. We have to do that one day. We have to like maybe before Singapore. Before we go to Singapore, we have to do that.
We'll definitely do it.
We'll do it one day. And yeah, so bucket list right now. Think of it remix that video as well. A couple other things as well. Yeah, planned. We have a lot of things planned for you guys. Just
bear with us.
Just bear with us, guys. I remember we took a pretty big break. I took a long break off my YouTube channel as well. Long form content. My shorts were still going consistently, but my long form content because I was exams, but also just thinking about our comeback. And our comeback has been very strong. Podcasts like this consistently. I've been posting consistently on my long form videos as well, and my shorts every day, bro. How consistent is that, bro?
This guy's dedicated, man.
Yeah,
Respect.
bro. So I'm back to it, bro. But yeah. So, okay. So if you were to move countries right now, if you had to move, I know your answer already. I already know your answer. If you had to move countries, where would it be? And I already know it.
Shit, you are my boy, Singapore.
Singapore. So you have to move countries right now.
Yeah, I actually been looking into the country. I'm like, bro, that shit's like perfect.
Bro,
Like,
because Singapore is so
in
nice.
my ideals, like, okay, like obviously, I can't objectively say it's perfect because everyone has their own ideals, right?
Yeah.
But my ideals, fuck yeah, it's perfect.
Singapore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like for me.
I've recently found some fucked up shit about Dubai, and yeah, I'm like reconsidering.
Yeah, no, like for me, same. For me, perfect isn't like 100%. For me, perfect is like what is
Ideal to me?
what is ideal to me.
Because
right?
again, I don't find my ideals perfect.
like you know when people say like, oh, no one is perfect. If someone treats me well, if someone doesn't do anything bad to me, I consider them perfect. Like what is perfect in like
Okay,
what is perfect,
the mainstream of the mainstream perfection is impossible.
Yeah.
But ideals, we all have ideals, right?
Yeah.
If everyone achieves my ideal, or like, if we all achieve the ideals, I consider it to be perfect.
Yeah, like my YouTube channel to me is perfect.
Like bro, Singapore, bro, it's safe, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no crime. I literally saw a video. You can leave your bag, like your wallet, on like the city, come back 3 hours later.
Yeah.
And it's still there.
My cousin obviously lives there, and she'll order food. She'll leave her phone, bag, everything on the table, and just go out and come back, and will always be there. But for me, the moment something is left here in Australia,
I panic.
yeah, I
Because
panic.
like dumbasses come in and steal.
Yeah, and all the so like,
So Singapore, like the laws, again, many people criticize the laws, but I find it like, yeah, it's fucking fair.
Yeah, and it's not like people always exaggerate the laws a bit as well. Like it's not, the laws aren't very strict. It's just you have to
Just don't be an idiot.
just don't be an idiot, right? Just like
How hard is it for you people to not be stupid? Like don't smuggle drugs in.
yeah, those smuggle drugs are
Like if you want to smuggle drugs, do it in a country like Australia.
yeah.
I'm not gonna advocate that, but like if you want to do it here, because you get a little stuff on the wrist. But in Singapore, don't even think about that.
Because like
We know the law, right?
the
You know
laws are there to keep people like safe and like.
I wish South Asia was more like that. Like my home country, I wish we had more laws like that.
Yeah, because like
Because fuck, man, it's crazy.
because if you're gonna live like in a country, right? I don't want people to like okay, just litter, keep it untidy, just have a lot of have a high criminal rate, have high I don't know, I wouldn't want that. And
No one wants that.
Yeah, exactly. No one wants that. And with Australia, right? And with Sydney, it's of course
Bro.
it's safer than a lot of countries, but still.
I mean, if you open the news, you literally see a stabbing every fucking day. Like, have you seen the news? Like, oh, a fucking 16-year-old kid stabbed a 14-year-old. Like,
like I fucking live here, bro.
like you don't hear this in Singapore.
Exactly.
Singapore, you like, I don't know how the news works there, but like, I'm sure, like if a murder happens there, that's gonna be a huge,
It would
investigation
yeah,
because it doesn't
Singapore is so small.
it just doesn't happen.
Singapore's like literally one dot in the map.
Like okay, like the reason why Singapore's so strict is because of what he said. It's a fucking dot, bro. Any thing like a drug deal could wipe out the population.
Yeah,
It's like we have to keep they have to keep the law under maximum control.
Yeah, and
And it's fair. It's
And
100%. I agree with it.
yeah, exactly. Like when I go out for a walk, I can walk at like 11 p.m. at night, 12 a.m. at
Yeah,
night.
you can go at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning as well. And I wouldn't feel unsafe. I wouldn't feel like, oh, someone's gonna rob me.
I was listening to music and like
Exactly, but like,
over here,
I wouldn't walk past like 10 p.m. because I'm like, okay, you know what? There could be weird people out there.
I'll be very skeptical.
Yeah, skeptical. Yeah. So that's like a difference, and I've always liked Singapore in that way, and that's why I always don't mind going because it's always like nice to experience something different from what I'm used to here.
You know what we should do?
Yeah.
We should vlog Lakemba next year.
Oh, we should. Oh yeah, Lakemba, bro. Oh my
But
God.
let's just hope the train shit doesn't
We've
happen.
talked about it before, but the trains fucked us up, bro. Oh my God, we were home.
I was home
Daylight savings.
it's like we
were
had an extra hour to spend.
And even with the extra hour, we still came home at like 1:50.
Bro, the trains. Oh man, I was like panicking, dude.
Holy shit, bro.
It's horrible.
So I do want to vlog that again.
But let's go on a better day.
It's gonna be not raining like crazy, bro. I think the rain's going now from here as well. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I know what.
I think it's gonna stop for the rest of the day.
I
I think it's only like light.
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
even that heavy.
It wasn't that heavy. Like when I arrived at the mall to meet him, it was raining quite badly. I went. So actually, I want to go through the what happens for the day. Like when I meet you, pretty much I meet him.
Level 4 from the off the mall.
Level 4 of the mall. Most of the time we buy Fiji water as well. If I don't have
Like that's the first thing. Like he's like, yep, let's go to the Fiji water.
Fiji water.
Most
Bro,
of the time, like 99%.
Most of the time, if I don't have another show in mind, that's what we'll
I think
do.
Fiji water is just our fucking special.
Yeah. Exactly. And then we'll go to the train station. We'll check the board. Sometimes it's 15 minutes, sometimes it's 1 minute, which it won't take. Because 1 minute today we wouldn't have made it. So either if we have to wait, we'll just walk around the mall
And we just talk.
and chill, and then wait for the bus stop. The cool thing is we have one stop nearby. Train's right there. We just
It's
walk.
literally a train. It's
Train's right there, right? So we stop here, come here to film our podcast, film a couple shorts, and we go back, eat, and then chill.
And then-
Bro, that's like our
It's a very simple routine.
our ideal routine, and it's very fun. It doesn't feel like we're doing anything like.
Like we just
It
like
doesn't feel like we're working, right? It just feels like we're having fun, and we are having fun.
and it's actually stress free.
Stress free, right? Like
Like your week starts with shit and then ended with a nice.
and then nice,
Treat,
podcast
treat.
treats, and
And it feels very satisfying that there are gonna be people like our podcast have been. What do you say? Insightful? Yeah.
yes,
It's not like it's joking. We joke.
yeah, but
It's a good mix. It's a good balance.
It's a good mix because I like for my main channel, like I like how we have like a personality. I like what we do on my main channel as well, but like.
But I also
on the
like
podcast,
showing our true self.
showing our true self is also like something I like to do.
Like
as well.
us. This is us being raw with you guys.
Raw with
Like
you
we
guys.
aren't like I'm yapping right now.
Yeah, bro is yapping. Bro like yapping before this, bro.
I'm a yap. I should put. I'll let you speak.
Yeah, but nah, I'm not doing it.
Yapping to
Well,
you.
you have to speak, bro. This is your podcast as well, bro. But yeah, like this is What was I gonna say, bro? What was I gonna say, bro?
Bro's a champion.
I'm a champion, bro. But yeah, like I like both sides. Like I like how this podcast is insightful, but I like how our main channel like makes you forget about problems, makes it like fun, and like I think I like that mix. Like I wouldn't want to have just my main channel. I also don't want to have just this podcast. I want that like a mix. It makes it fun,
Yeah.
and it makes everything interesting. So yeah, that's all insight on that. So, interesting question for you.
Mhm.
Do you think YouTube will get replaced by another app or software in the coming years? Let's say the coming like 10 years.
No, I just think YouTube will keep getting updated. Like I think like YouTube's too big right now, right? Like to be like okay with social media apps like Facebook or replace your Instagram, like that happened, right? But I think YouTube is so big.
YouTube is just such a big platform where like I don't think it can be properly replaced because okay, think about how many people make a living just from YouTube alone, right? Make money
Like
from YouTube.
I don't think that could just happen.
And okay, yes, there could be apps like TikTok was on the rise 4 years ago with lockdown. There could be more apps that come up,
Yeah.
but I don't think there's going to be like a sole alternative to YouTube. I think that's what YouTube is like, and I hope not, because I don't want to transfer.
Fun fact, speaking of YouTube, did you know one of the founders of YouTube is a Bengali?
Oh yeah.
He's the guy that uploaded the first video.
Oh yeah.
He's half Bengali and half like German.
Javed, right?
Javed Karim or something.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So you should be proud. The Bengali guy is giving you a platform.
Oh yeah,
And I actually found this out. The first guy that wrote the email algorithm was a Tamil.
Oh wow.
Like
so both of us have like YouTube like blood.
Like social media, yeah. Email, bro. Email algorithm was written by a Tamil guy, allegedly. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, bro.
So that's crazy.
That's crazy. Alright, let's get into some more would you rather questions.
Intensify it.
Intensify it, bro.
Don't do that first one where you're like, oh, would you rather get a billion now or 50-50? I was like, huh? Wait, what? Is that what kind of question?
Okay, you asked me one.
Fuck, I don't know how am I. Okay, let me think. Fuck, man. Thinking gaps. Okay, would you rather get $100 billion, but you have to do
that one.
Dude, no, I'm not finished.
I would pick that one, bro.
But yeah,
I picked that one, bro. 100 billion, bro. No, give me that money.
But you have to delete your YouTube channel.
Oh fuck no.
Or get nothing at all.
Okay.
Bro, you think that one. I didn't even finish, bro. Like, come on.
Okay, actually wait. $100 billion.
And you have to delete your YouTube channel, like everything.
There's a couple of rules. There's a couple of things I have to ask you before that. Okay. Can I create new channels?
No.
Can I have this podcast still?
Since to me, yes.
Okay. Do I still have my TikTok?
Actually, fuck it, no.
What?
No podcast.
Do I still have my TikTok?
No.
Instagram. Any social media.
Like, no social media that you upload stuff. It's like you don't upload content to Instagram, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like any social media that you upload, you cannot have any of that.
So
like
TikTok's going
no
to
TikTok, no YouTube, none of that.
So I can't post anything. What happens if I do?
No, like okay, let's pretend there's a feature that just blocks you from posting. Like you just cannot click the button. Like it's not gonna like.
Okay, but I'm not deleting it. It's still there, right? The channel's still there.
No, your entire it's swept. Normal video, like your entire videos, every single video you've ever made.
It's gone.
Yeah,
bro.
And you can't retrieve it back. But you have $100 billion. You have $100 billion, or you get nothing, and you just keep doing what we do. So would you rather?
Podcast's still there.
No, like it's just your normal life without YouTube, basically.
Podcast is still there. Another podcast.
No, it's just your normal life. Just imagine your life. No, fuck. Okay, $100 billion, none of that, or you get nothing. But yes, YouTube is there. Everything is there. Like, how it's normal. Yes. I fucking brain word myself. Yeah, everything is there.
Give me toilet race, bro.
Okay, let me say it again.
I know that. Yeah.
$100 billion, nothing there, or you get nothing, but everything is as is.
So pretty much live life normal or have that, but no social media, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Still.
First, trying to find every loophole.
Can I still make videos, and show people, but just not post it online? I can still make a video. I'm like, okay. Oh, look what I posted today.
Yes, you can, but like, what's the point? You put so much effort just to be like, hey guys, look at this. You're not getting any benefit from it, right?
I can like put on a billboard, right? Bro, I got $100 million. I can do anything, bro. I got all the money I can.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll let you put on the billboards.
I can I can put on like airplanes, right?
Yeah.
I can definitely pay some money for airplanes. Yeah, I'll make $100 million.
Okay.
That's way too much money to pass up, bro. I would just make videos and be like, yo, check out my video, bro. Put it on billboards, put it on planes, put it in countries, bro. I've got some friends to advertise, and I can.
Okay, but to do that, you have to pay $100 billion.
That's just not that much money, though. It's just not $100 billion for that, bro.
No, like in a hypothetical situation, you have to pay $100 billion for that.
That's not gonna be though. Just not.
I'm literally trying to destroy every single loophole this guy came up with.
No, bro. I'm taking $100 billion. I'm paying for that, and still I still got money to like live a good life and do whatever I want.
Okay, good. Okay, I can't destroy anything. Good game, bro. Good game. Okay, your turn, bro.
Alright.
I love stumping people up with these questions.
That was a very, very good question. Alright. Would you take $10 billion?
$10 billion.
$10 billion, right?
Yeah. Is there a catch to it?
$10 billion, right? Okay.
Right out of the bow, I said yes, but like I'm waiting for the catch.
Okay. And nothing, just money.
Huh?
You just get the money. You just get it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm joking, obviously, bro. Okay. So, $10 million right now, right?
Yeah.
But every memory that you had before today is wiped out.
Like every single memory.
Yeah. But every memory that you make from here on will keep in your mind. Just everything that happened before today is wiped out. I can tell you about memories, and that could stick in your mind. But anything that you remember from before is all gone.
Wait, so if my parents remind me of a past memory, will that reinstill into my head?
And that will. But you can't make any memories. And
Wait. So I can't make.
oh no, you can't make them, but you can't remember. I can't remember
myself.
Your own memories.
I can't remember myself. But my parents say.
You won't know your name. You won't know anything. But if I tell you, your name's Mathavan, you can choose to believe it. You won't know for sure, but you can choose to believe it, and that could be what you have.
So I could be manipulated.
And you're fully aware that you
know
make
what?
the decision. You're fully aware, so you know that you wiped out your memory before, and you're fully aware. But you won't know who I am. You won't know who I am. I can tell you everything.
You know what?
Yeah.
I thought of a scenario that could happen.
Yeah.
Someone could manipulate me into giving them $10 million, and I'll just do it.
No, but you're fully aware. So okay, let's say actually thinking right now, right? You lost your memories. The only memory you have is that you picked $10 billion and forget everything.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh.
All the memories of me, all the memories of the.
You know what? You know what? Okay, if you have too much money, that's just like.
I'd be very sad because I feel like
you know what?
I lost my.
I'm happy my normal life as it is. I'll just choose my normal life.
Because I'm like, I'd be like, wait, I'm not with the same person anymore.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just my normal life.
Yeah.
I'm happy the way it is right now. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro.
What's $10 million with? Like in my opinion, family and friendship aren't worth anything.
Yeah.
Like aren't worth like. No money is worth a friendship and family.
Okay, I have another question. Would you take $10 million right now, but you have to wait 20 years, so you become 39?
Oh, good question.
10 billion, but you just lose 20 years of life.
So my lifespan's decreased by potential 20 years.
So pretty much.
So like my lifespan's basically like.
Okay, so you're 39. Everyone around you is also 20 years. You just lost 20 years of life. You just lost.
Are you aging with me?
Yeah.
So everyone's just aging with me. Everyone.
But you just disappear from Earth for 20 years. You're
gonna like time dilation bullshit like that. So.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, pretty much for 20 years, you won't exist to me, and then you come 20 years later with $10 million.
So, okay, let me.
But you'll be so out of loop with everything in the.
Well, let me rephrase. So
yeah.
every person I know has aged at the same rate as me.
Yeah.
So I can love the same people I love.
Yeah, but you won't know anything. People might forget about you.
Yeah, no.
I probably won't.
Yeah, no, but that would be so depressing.
Yeah.
I'll have to pass the money, bro. Fuck. Yeah, I'll pass the money, bro. No, man, that's not worth it. That's not worth it.
Not worth it, right?
Like, when you hear $10 million, like, yeah, that's worth it. When you think about the consequences you had to face as a result of that, like, yeah, it's not worth it. Like, yeah, I have $10 million. But what can I buy with that? Can I buy my friends back? No. So, yeah. There's some things you can't buy.
Okay, would you take $10 million, but you go back to like 0 years old?
So I'm basically a baby with $10 million.
Yeah, how should I phrase this question in a way that it's not like, yeah, I'll take the money straight away. Alright. Okay. Would you go back as a 0-year-old, as a
like I'm restarting life.
Yeah. Okay. You're restarting life, right? But you have all the knowledge in you. You have all knowledge. Like you know everything.
So I'm like the smartest baby on the earth.
You're like the smartest baby ever, and everyone around you. You can like predict things. You can like okay, you know everything. You can be like super successful.
Oh hell yeah!
Or with no money, or take the 10 million. 10 million, not 10 million.
Okay, that's a good one. Because I'm like in 50. Like I want 10 million, right? But at the same time, I kind of want to F with people's minds. If that makes sense. Like I want to like predict things. I want to like be like, yeah, in 10 years you're gonna die, bitch. I'm kidding. Of course I would. No, but I want to like.
Damn.
Like imagine telling her.
Like,
that's cold. That's cold. Yeah, I wanna experience what it's like. So I take the baby.
Take the baby.
Yeah.
And go back, and you just know everything.
So I can talk as a baby.
People think it's so weird, bro. What you're talking just like normal.
Yeah, so basically I just come in the room like, hey.
You have a squeaky voice. You have like a baby voice, but you just like know everything.
Yes, I say the same things I would say now, but in a squeaky voice.
Yeah, but you can be like super successful. You can like by the time like okay, so
I'm superhuman, bro.
so pretty much you're going back to 2005.
October 2005.
Exactly, as a baby, but you just are fully awake. You don't know you're gonna meet me yet. You don't. Oh, no. You know you're gonna meet, but I don't know yet. Obviously, yeah. I'm a baby. Like I'm a normal baby, but you just know everything.
Yeah.
That's creepy, bro.
No, but you know what'd be funny?
Yeah.
If I tell your mom I'm gonna meet your son in like 15 years.
That'd be crazy, bro.
And she'd be like, what the fuck?
Bro, that'd be so insane.
Just imagine that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would totally do that. I like to play with people's minds. Yeah.
So you're like, okay, that's crazy. Not gonna lie, that's crazy.
But I'll be divine. People will be worshipping me, bro. They'll be like, come and solve my issues.
They'll probably be like, what? My son is a genius, bro.
He's just speaking like that. Hey, I'm gonna meet your son in like 14 years.
Rohzz. Rohan.
Nah, that'd be so funny, bro. Imagine that happened. Okay, yeah, I'll do that, yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, okay. My turn now, let me think.
Think of one. Next time we can find questions online, but my first
Okay.
not that.
Would you rather explore Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on the earth?
That because I make a video out of it.
Or would you rather go to the deepest part of the ocean? Like the Mariana Trench. It's like going scuba diving to the deepest bits of the ocean. So you're going to the high ends, or would you rather go to the deep ends?
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Okay. I like swimming, right? But I think Mount Everest would be cool for a video and be an experience.
But so would be going to the deepest part. Wouldn't that be like, hey guys, I'm to the fucking Mariana Trench, just going to the deepest part of the ocean? Mount Everest is sick. I would like to visit it myself. I want to go in the pool. But like,
Okay. What would get more views?
no, you're not allowed to film any of this. Just for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't. Like,
Okay,
let's
okay.
get rid of that. Because like obviously gonna make this, Mount Everest, but get you more views, right?
Yeah.
Like no one cares about the ocean, but like for your own, satisfaction.
Okay, I'll still film that.
Film, but you can't upload to YouTube.
Really? What if I do?
Then the place you chose, you just die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Like a natural disaster will happen, and you get wiped out.
Nah,
That
yeah.
sounds so evil, but
I think both are pretty interesting experiences.
like which one, like, would you personally like to do?
Mount Everest or
The Mariana Trench, which is the deepest part of the ocean, Pacific Ocean. It's so deep, like you should Google the
yeah,
map.
that's very deep though. That's the problem.
Like, okay, let's which one are you more afraid of, heights or depths?
Ooh. I think. Oh, that's actually very big for me, right?
Like, I'm to a degree, I'm scared of both, but like, I'm not phobic, if that makes sense.
I'm not-
Like,
I'm
I don't
not-
have a phobia of any.
I don't have a phobia of height or depth, but if I'm high up, I'm gonna be scared of falling. If I'm down, I'm gonna be scared of drowning. Right? That's like the
Yeah.
you're going to be.
So would you rather like be scared of potentially falling or potentially drowning? Like, which one is
I'm going to pick Mount Everest because I think that if I'm careful, I'm not gonna fall.
You know why I choose Mount Everest?
Why?
Because down on the fucking ocean, there's no fucking view.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
water, bro.
Exactly.
Mount Everest, at least you see other mountains around you.
Exactly. Okay. I'm picking Mount Everest because yes, the view, like you said, right? Also,
Bro, in the deep ocean, you see like black. It's just
Yeah,
black.
yeah,
You don't
exactly.
see shit. You're like blind,
blind, right?
basically.
Right, exactly.
and you might get like bitten by a shark, bro.
Exactly.
Like a sea animal.
And you can't really come out drowning, bro. That's like the worst part.
But like Mount Everest, bro, like have you seen the view? It's freaking amazing.
It's so
Like,
good.
I want to like look. I'm like, hey
Okay,
guys.
let's go and film that now.
Yeah, let's go to Mount Everest.
By the way, we're filming 24 hours in the Mount Everest video right now.
We should actually do that one day.
We should. No, my goal, right?
Want to see Nepal?
Yeah, my goal right now, right?
Yeah.
Is the future we're thinking all of it again, bro. Okay, my goal, right, is to have as many adventures as I can posted online for YouTube, so that I've got
I can look
stories to tell to my grandkids.
Okay, grandkids. Me and my best friend Malawan, we went to Mount Everest, bro, and we did a 24/7 hide and seek in the haunted temple
Like,
challenge.
okay, like think about this, right? As a 19-year-old, we've already had pretty cool experiences, right? We've had a beef, obviously, we had the prank wars. We explored the haunted tunnel that's like right across here. But we've explored the we've tried the spiciest wings. We've done a lot, right?
Yeah.
So I think, you know, if you keep doing this for 20, 30 years, we're gonna have so many stories to talk about.
Yeah, bro. 100%.
100%, bro. Like we're already planning to go to like Singapore, Canada, other countries as well. That would be like a cool experience.
How cool trip.
Cool trip. Let's do some fan questions, bro.
Let's do some fan questions. First question. Why is Madhavan's diss track so shit?
I think the questions on asked.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bro, that's a personal attack, bro. What the fuck? Damn, bro. You really have to
Well,
eat.
I don't know the answer to that because I wasn't with him when we played the
Yeah, let's just say it took me like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to like think of this shit, so that's why it's shit. Damn it, bro, take a jab at me like that.
Oh my god.
They're still pissed off the beef, bro. Like fuck that quote you want.
Yeah. Nah, I burnt his merch, just like enough for me to like be like, okay, it's even now.
You're evil.
Bro, you call me out, bro.
That's not even that evil, bro.
Alright, I've got an interesting question.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on investing? Or are you gonna get into investing? In the
Investing?
future? Investing, yeah.
I would. Again, I don't know enough about investing right now.
Yeah.
But once I learn about, you know, the benefits of investing in a particular like stock or a particular company, and I can see how I benefit from that. Absolutely.
Would you, okay, I have a question for you. Would you be more interested in stocks or like property?
I've been thinking about this. I think I would like property.
Bro, how is this guy me, bro?
Yeah, property.
I'm
The
not-
thing is, stocks are very risky, right? Because sometimes, you know, the trends aren't predictable. Like one day your stocks could be worth nothing, the next day your stocks could be worth anything.
Yeah, 100%.
So, like property is like, whilst property does have like variations due to like inflation and all that,
Yeah.
I still think it's not as like bumpy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, you know, you can kind of predict what's happening.
So
yeah, property.
So I know a lot of people who are into stocks, but I've always been more a property person myself because I feel like there's a lot less risk and you
actually get to engage with people.
you're gaining from that, right?
And you get to engage with people.
Engaging with people as well, but also imagine like driving past an apartment building and be like, this is my building.
And it's just like,
I
it's
have-
your picture.
I have all these buildings. These are all my buildings, and people are paying me. And you know, I feel like
I would like to own a building part time. Like,
Yeah.
as you know, I like to own a building, have people work there, you know, rent
Yeah,
it out.
yeah.
I gain from it. You know,
it's a non-risk. Yes, there is.
everything has risks.
Yeah, yeah,
But we have to
yeah.
assess which one is worse risk.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we disregard that.
I'm gonna say, yeah, of course, there's gonna be like leaks. There's gonna be problems in your apartment, of course, right? But if you're able to manage it properly, there's not gonna be as much risk as there would be with stocks. Because stocks is like, okay, one day it's down. If your stocks are down, right? I know some people like that like stay up all night looking at stocks and like, oh, I'll wait for it to go up. And that's like me with analytics for YouTube.
Yeah, bro.
And
like,
I
I would hate that.
And it can be
Mentally exhausting.
taxing, bro. It can be like so annoying. And for me, I don't have the time for that, and I just don't want to be constantly looking and being like, okay, because it's money. It's analytics, YouTube analytics, but in a greater scale because you're actually like losing money. And I'm like, I don't want to be seeing that like, oh, nah, I'm gonna wait for it. I can't stay until I see this go up. What if it doesn't go up the whole night? You know, just up the whole night.
Exactly.
So for me, I'm definitely not into that. But nothing against people who are into that because I think if you're smart with it,
I think if you know enough about stocks and you're a genius about
if
it,
you know what you're doing,
then go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I just see that the property option has a bit less deathly risk for me.
Yeah, because-
Death in the sense that
Yeah.
screw up.
I've been into podcasts. Obviously, I'm into podcasts a lot, and I always like looking into like investment tips. And I think that people always say property is always like the safest way to put your money into.
Yeah.
Safest thing to put your money into because I'm taking this money to put into property, which is there. It's not gonna like go away, right? And I still have this money to. Spend for whatever I want, and
Yeah.
I have that money to like, and I can like look around there. This is my building. This is my building.
And it's having
Yeah.
face on it.
Face on that.
If you're selling houses, you're like, hey, I'm your
Yeah.
dealer.
Have you heard of the 5% rule?
No, what is that?
5% rule. Okay, so pretty much, it's okay. You earn, right? You earn money. When you work, you earn money, obviously. 5% of that money you can comfortably spend on whatever you want. So not food, not electricity, not like necessities, right? But just like things that you just want for your personal care, like a new phone, maybe like some new clothes, something that you might want. 5% you can spend on whatever you want.
Yeah.
But save the other 95% for necessities. And,
Also, kind of like how you split your money.
Yeah.
Priorities.
And make sure that a good amount goes into saving, and that money could also go into.
Again, we can play with the numbers how we want,
Yeah,
but like I think it's the ideal way.
5% is a very, very good amount. So yeah, that was a very fun conversation.
Yeah. This video, I think this podcast is very, very diverse in what we talked about.
Talked about a lot of things today.
Hopefully we talk more about variety of things as we go.
Yeah, I don't want to have a one episode where we look
Just
at
talk about one thing,
Yeah, where we talk about conspiracy theories. I've played that before.
Maybe next week we
Yeah,
do that.
we'll do
Next
that.
episode, conspiracy theories.
Yeah, because I wrote a lot. I want to do it today, but my phone was 7%, bro. So I don't want to use my phone anymore. But
We'll do it next week when his phone charges.
my phone charges. But so yeah,
Did you just forget to charge it?
I think it was plugged in, but I didn't have my switch on it. So
Oh, that happens.
I'm like, bro, why?
Wait, when you took it out of your charger, how much percent?
I took my charger out. It was 90%, bro.
19?
Because I was like, so maybe it just wasn't charged yet. Because before I slept, it was like 40%. And I was like, okay, I'll charge it in the morning. I charged it, and I looked at it, and it was still on like 19. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I have no idea what's happening. But anyway, yeah, that's it for the episode. We're gonna have some crazy episodes coming up. Stay tuned for the main channel as well. Because
I'll be in the Maldives.
Episode. I've got some crazy videos coming up. Think of it.
I'll be Maldives.
Think of it. Fiji water coming up.
Hell yeah.
What do you think of it next week? Like, get some ideas next week.
We'll hook some lyrics up.
Yeah, have to, bro.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.
I'll be
Drop a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already, and get us to, I'm not sure how many subscribers will help when this video goes up, but we'll see. As he said, he's been Marvin.
In Rohzz.
I've been Rohzz.
We'll see you guys in the next episode.
We'll see you guys.
Episode
in the
6.
Episode 6, bro. 5 episodes already, bro. We are on track, bro. We're on track, bro.
See, at this rate, we won't die out.
The Fireman had 1 episode. We had 5, bro.
And it wasn't like a long one.
Exactly.
It was like what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
I don't remember, bro. Okay, guys.
I'll check it out.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, one episode we should react to our first episode.
Maybe the week after.
Week after we'll do that. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys for the for the conspiracy theories next week, hopefully, and I will see you guys with the next podcast. Peace
out.